So I woke up this morning feeling pretty damn good. Like my right leg seems to have settled right down. I was really concerned about it, but it seems to be okay now. Settled right down. So we'll see how we go. Hey, how you going? Running into summit number 1. Woo. Just a smidge over 30 minutes in. The leg's feeling great. It's gonna be a good day out. On the second climb to the second peak, Chapman's track. One thing's for sure, it's a bit warmer today than it was last year. A little bit warmer. Bit of sweat. A lot of sweat. Rolling in for the climb on peak number 2. Hour and 15 in. Feeling pretty good. Legs holding up. Coming into Norton Summit now, just after 10 AM, which is good. Puts me between 6 and 6.5 hour pace, which is way ahead of where I wanted to be, which is nice. I've been getting a random pain in my patella on my left leg. I've never had that before. I don't know why I've got a pain in my left leg. It's never happened, but it comes and goes. It's alright. So there you go. Alright, how you going? Yeah. Push out that aid station at 6.5 hour pace. The third peak done, Norton Summit, and push towards Mount Lofty now. Got Horsnells to get through, and then the next aid station at the top of Coach Road. Whew. Ooh, battery's at 40% as well. So it's been a little bit since I checked in. I'm 24 k's in, so what's that? You know, just under halfway. And this pain that was in my left kneecap just seems to have gotten a lot worse. Like, you know, I just feel it all the time now. It's very similar to the ITB pain that I was having in my left side previously, but it's right on top of the kneecap for some reason. Yeah, very right. I might not make it. I got a pain in my knee. Yeah, never had it before.
So let's talk about yesterday. I was less than half of the way through the race. I should probably take you back to the Friday before the race. So 9 days before I headed out on the Five Peaks 2019, I had my final sprint session. And in that session, I did something to my glute medius on the side of my hip. I just tweaked it a little bit. I immediately went to the physio. At the same time, I was having a little bit of trouble with Achilles on my right foot. The day before I went into the Five Peaks, I was feeling a little bit of pain in my plantar on the bottom of my right leg. Just everything was happening with the right leg. There were just all the injuries. And then, of course, I get a pain in my knee on my left leg. I was less than halfway through the race. I was on a long descent down Horsenell's Gully, which is super quick, and I love running that descent. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it at all. My knee was not happy. I think I've had the pain before. It's related to my kneecap not tracking properly, and stretching solves it. So I was stretching heaps, but it was pretty much looking like I was just going to limp it into the next aid station.
He's back. He's still running. He's still going. He's going strong. Blasted through Mount Lofty drink station. I've had to kind of, be a bit more realistic about what time I'm going to get with this knee injury. Like, this is the weird thing about ultra running. You think you're not going to make it. You think it's going to be all shit and stuff. And then, because they're so long, you get to work your way around your injury. All the physios watching this video right now, I'm just like, what do you mean you get an injury and you keep going? I've worked out that I can keep running at a slow pace. It hurts more on descents, so I take them easy. 20 k's to go. Not feeling great, but considering, I'm feeling good. Good tape. So, about 12k to go. Just making the most of it for now, which is maybe not a PB today, but a good training race regardless. Anyway, not really sure what time I'll come in. It's up in the air based on the leg, but oh. We got the drone up there. Getting the drone shot. And we got this thing. Woo! Round hill, peak number 5. Alright, gonna take it home now. Running through Belair right now. We're about 3k's from the finish. I think I might get a PB. Despite the bloody injury, I think I might get a PB. Like, it's gonna be close. Woo. Hey, he's done it. He's bloody done it. He's done it. The jumper. See you, my man. Oh, it's good to be here. Oh, yeah, it's a top one. How did you go? 6:38, man. Congratulations, that's huge.
Ultra running is a really weird sport. If it was a football match or a soccer match or something like that, then you develop one of these little niggling injuries. You've got maybe a quarter or a half to push through, maybe 40 minutes worth of game time maximum that you're going to need to push through with this niggle. With anything endurance, you develop a niggle like that it can turn into something which can absolutely just ruin your day. So I didn't film too much towards the end because the battery on my GoPro was running a bit low. I wanted to capture the finish, and to be honest, there was parts of the race that I just needed to get my head in the right place. I can't explain how valuable it was for me to finish. I had a pretty average 2018 with my running. I DNF'd at the UTA 100 in 2018. Having this injury pop up, getting over it, and finishing in 7.5 hours, which is the exact same time as I did in 2018, I can't explain how valuable that was. I got hit with a challenge during a race. My head started just going down a deep, dark hole, and I just pulled it back and just went, cool, what are you here for? And can you just finish? And by slowing down, I was able to just limp at home. And I was so happy with that. So happy with that. So next race, 2019 UTA 100. It's coming up in about a month's time. I'm gonna let this knee recover. Plenty of ice baths.